Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing very, very well. It's November, end of November. I think it's like 27th or something like that, probably. I don't know. The roads look like this. Lovely and disgusting, slightly wet, a little bit gritty because they've been out gritting the roads recently. Mr. Tom Murray, one of the Patreons, and his family-owned Loaf's Bakery, or St Ives Bakery, there's two of them down in Cornwall, have been constantly posting at the moment stuff like this, which it looks rather delicious, doesn't it? So I thought, do you know what, sod it, I haven't been out on the bike in a while that hasn't been commuting. I'm going to ride my bike all the way down to Cornwall to get myself a pasty and maybe some little treats as well to go alongside the pasty from Loaf's Bakery or St Ives Bakery, depends which one's open. I'm going to go and see Tom, who's one of the Patreons. He's going to do a little bit of the last stint with me, twin it with seeing my family, my parents, my brother's girlfriend, their new little puppy as well. But I did think to myself, it would be way too easy to do it on the KTM. Like 250 plus mile range, windscreen, heated seats, heated grips. The monkey's off the road at the moment, some of you will know why. I decided to do something quite major to it when I just moved house, so it's just gone to the wayside and it's waiting for me to finish it. So that then leaves one other bike that really should be tucked away at this time of year. My 1995 Ducati 916. Yeah, probably shouldn't be out on this bike in this weather, but I did tell you I was going to ride it year round. I've ridden 11 miles and look at the state of it already. Before someone kicks off in the comments that I shouldn't be riding it with grit and salt and stuff on the road, it has been XCP rust protected, various different layers of protectant on the paint and all that sort of stuff. And when I get to Cornwall, I'm staying at my parents'. My dad's got a load of cleaning products from Mad for Bikes, so I will use all of those. I use up all of his collection to get this thing spotless again. And then when I get it home tomorrow, I'll give it a once over as well. So it won't rust. Don't worry, it's going to be fine. The only thing that might be an issue with the crap on the roads is the fact that I'm running Michelin Pilot Power tyres. I haven't died yet. I did also don myself with all of my heated gear. I've got the battery pack in my huge rucksack full of stuff. I'm in my RoadSkin Paranoid X jeans. I'm absolutely boiling. Like, I'm so hot. Stop it. Bring the beast to life. So it's a little bit of a test to see if the bike works for more than a 50-mile round trip. I've done a couple of like 100 or 200 mile days on it. It's been like 60-70 miles stop. I've got a rather large plan for this next year, and I need to make sure it works, and I need to make sure it's functional. Oh, what a noise. I kind of have days on this bike where some days I'm just like, poor thing sits in the garage a lot of the time. It doesn't get used a huge amount apart from summer, which is kind of the reason I'm doing this now, is that more use for the old girl. But every time I ever doubt myself with it, I just do this. Oh my god! Jesus! Oh. And let's turn it into a touring bike, shall we? I don't know whether you guys can hear me at all. I haven't particularly tested the range on this thing. I think it's about 130 odd miles, so I will have to fill up before I get to Cornwall. Riding this bike normally doesn't actually faze me that much. I always wondered whether it would be really uncomfortable or painful for me or something like that when I am riding it long distance, just sat on motorways or whatever. So this will be a nice test, because I think if I can do 2 tanks of fuel back to back without being in that much pain, it should be fine for a trip into Europe, for example. Apart from a little bit of wind noise, it's actually relatively comfy. Like, I'm not, obviously, at this kind of speed, you don't have any weight on your wrists. Wow, a pink Audi A3, wow. There's something you can do to make sure your car never has any value. Well, the other thing I do need to get set up is the suspension, because that is definitely in like a track setup or something, because it is hard. Right, what I might do is turn you guys off. I want to sit at exactly 70 miles an hour, obviously, and I'm not going to try and rein in some of this time at all, whatsoever. Right everybody, we are at a Shell station in Hale, which is near Red Roof, Penzance, that kind of area. Well, look who I've got with me. Here, it's this Osmo knob on this Osmo knob thing. This is Tom. Channel up here. So he's decided to come out and join me on the old beastie to get some pasties. The beastie's made it so far. I'm going to start this before you start that, because I like to be able to hear my bike. Bloody racket. So yeah, we're going to do the last sort of 10 minutes down to St Ives. We're not going all the way down to Penzance, because sod that. God, that thing's loud. Tom, that's really loud, mate. The Ducati has done completely fine so far. I topped her up with a little bit of oil because the oil light was flickering when I had it on the side stand, so I just topped that up a bit. And other than that, she's done completely fine. 130, 140 miles to the tank. I'm comfy. Surprisingly, even though it's been drizzly and shit weather, I've been completely fine with these tyres on. Oh my god. See why he loves that thing. That noise. Jeez. I need a louder exhaust on this, don't I, people? I need a louder exhaust on the old Ducati. Into St Ives. I can't hear my bike. Oh, what a nutter. I've got the termies on this as well, and I still can't hear my bike. I see the beach, everyone. See the beach and the sea. I also see leaves and drain covers. That's not what I want to see. Here we go, everybody. St Ives. There's the sea, there's the beach, and the harbour. Just waving at the kids. Wet cobbles. That is not what I want to see. Wet cobbles. There it is, everybody. St Ives. The harbour. Oh, more bloody cobbles, Tom. I don't like St Ives. I've got road race tyres on. Right, people, we're going to get some pasties from the St Ives bakery. Look at that. Oh, look at those meringues. Oh, let's go and get some stuff. Oh, girl made it. Look at the state of these things. Proper girth on that. Loves it girthy. Right, everyone, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye.